me with my fluffy hair. But me with my fluffy hair is on the way to get hair cut. So I thought I would bore you all with what I've been up to and do one of my very first proper real lives. So, yeah, interesting day I've had so far. I've been for a run. I waited in all day for a banner that was supposed to arrive that I'm going to be using at my gigs, which has all my information on, so people know who they're watching, and also QR codes with links to YouTube and Spotify, which you can just click on your phone and go straight to the QR code, straight to that site. And so I waited in all day yesterday for it, and I've been told by the company that the courier couldn't find a bell, believe it or not. Can you believe that? Couldn't find a bell, or couldn't find a buzzer, and couldn't find a neighbour to leave it with. Now, the last time I got one of those a few years ago, they just took it over the garden. So I've translated something into Spanish, left it on the door today to say, if I'm not in, or you can't work out a buzzer, because, you know, it's not very bright if you can't work out the buzzer, there's plenty of them there, they all work, then just stick it in my garden to the left. Thank you very much, because I really would like it, because I've been waiting for it. So yeah, so I'm waiting for that. That could be great news today. I'm really excited to get that, and if I do get it, I'll be sharing that with you later. I'm not expecting many people to jump on this live. I've currently got about 530 subscribers, and obviously you need 1,000 before things start picking up, but I will get there. To be honest, I've probably only got myself to blame because I have been a little bit lazy. The only thing I've really been videoing is some of my live performances. I haven't really been going out and getting a lot of content, but I have been looking on my channel, and I do have some good videos up there. Some really good videos, like when I went to Andratch Market with Andrew from Love and Life, and recently went to an all-inclusive holiday with my mum and dad, and you know, a few bits and bobs. I've been out and about, and I've done, you know, real videos, proper videos. And you know, when you don't get really a lot of views, it can be a little bit it can be, you know, disorientating, because you think you're doing well, you've put some good videos, but unfortunately people aren't really watching them as much as you'd like, and therefore YouTube's not sharing them with as many people as you would like. So that's where I'm at with that at the moment. But yeah, I'm hoping that as the season progresses, it's been a quiet April. I've only had the one gig regular from my agency, and a lot of them are starting in May. Some of them not even till the middle of May, you know. This is so fluffy, this hair. Can't wait to get it cut. I just left it dry because it's going to get cut, and I would normally put gel on it. It looks so big and fluffy. But yeah, so I've only had the Ponent Mar where I'm at tonight, which is just an amazing hotel. My favourite. One of. And yeah, so I'm there tonight. That used to be every 2 weeks last year, but the manager and the team were so impressed that they've asked me to do every Friday. So I'm really, really happy about that. But as I'm crossing this zebra crossing, I want to tell you something. So I was jogging today, because obviously I'm super fit, and as you can tell, and I was running, and as I went to cross the zebra crossing, I noticed that a couple of cars were going rather fast. So I just sort of delayed before I crossed, which was very wise, and I let them go past because they were going about probably 50 or 60 in a 30 zone. And then as I went to get out across the zebra crossing, because this car was a fair way away, as I turned to my right, I noticed that he wasn't even, like, he was almost looking through me. Like, he hadn't seen me, and literally he was about to knock me over. Like, literally I would have ended up in hospital. And I had to jump back really, really fast. And he just went straight past me, and I just caught his reaction as he went past us. And he was like dismayed, like as if, oh my God, I just didn't see you. Like, I don't look when I'm driving, I just drive in autopilot. So basically, my advice is, and I will say this to everybody, my girlfriend says it to the girls when she comes over, one, zebra crosses mean absolute zilch in Mallorca. You have to be very, very careful. And obviously when you've got people hiring cars on holiday, and maybe they're thinking about where they're going or what they're doing, and just not concentrating. And yeah, so I was very, very lucky today that I had my wits about me. Otherwise, I really would have been injured because he was traveling at some speed. I genuinely thought he would stop, and he didn't. So that's what happened. It's called, it's like an old man who wants to be young, but he can't. Don't even, what are you talking? Oh my God. So I've got people on there making comments. I'll tell you what, I will look at them later and let's see how many of them are positive. So this is the St. Regis Mardival. This is the residence, I do believe. And this is such a beautiful walk, this, absolutely beautiful. And so I'm not 100% sure, but this, I think this is, it's split into two sections. You've got a hotel part of the St. Regis, and this is the where people live. So yeah, you must have a few quid to be renting or owning one of these. And I mean, just look at this walk. It's beautiful. So this is one of the daily walks or the daily runs I do. And it's absolutely beautiful. And so when you just take a left at Caliu, where the garden centre is, as if you're heading towards Portals, this is the way. And along here, it's a great walk if you've got kids or whether you just want to get some exercise, because there's little mini park areas for the kids and little gym sections for us who are, you know, trying to keep fit, and, you know, get that summer body ready. So yeah, oh, this hair, can't wait to get it cut later. Can't believe I'm doing a live with fluffy hair like that. But you know, someone accused me of dyeing my hair the other day because I'm old, you know, and I couldn't believe that my hair was dark. And you know, it's not the first time. Even my mum and dad accused me of dyeing my hair recently, and I was like, no, it's natural. Yeah. So it's nice that people think I'm cheating when I'm not. So this is the St. Regis Mardival Hotel. Very, very nice. But they've got some competition, which I'll show you in a minute, on the way, on the horizon. So I'm not 100% sure how many stars the St. Regis is, but I'm thinking it's 5. It's certainly got to be 4 superior, because no, it's got to be 5. It's got everything you could possibly want, and they've got, you know, people on the door letting you in. Yeah, which you're about to see now, to make sure that you stay in there. You're not riffraff like me, just trying to get in, have a walk about. So next door, this big, huge building that used to be the Punta Negra is going to be one of the world famous Mandarin hotels, coming up at second. I won't go down and show you today because I'm heading to Portals, but I'll probably do a separate video on the Mandarin once it's open. I might even try and blag my way in for the opening day or the open section. But there, you've got the sign up there now. That's been getting built for 2 years, and it's just about to be open apparently by June. Now, when you look at it from the side and you look at the pool area and everything, you're thinking, really, that's going to be ready in 4 or 5 weeks? Well, I hope it is. But we were looking online at the prices for a room, and they start at 1,500 a night per double room. Yep, I'm not joking. About 1,500 euros per night per room for 2 people. And I think that goes up to 2.5, 3.5 in peak summer. So that hotel is, obviously, I've never stayed in the Mandarin. My girlfriend said she had in the past, but apparently, obviously the ones in Asia will be probably slightly cheaper, because the hotels are cheaper over there. But this is absolute luxury, so whoever's staying there is going to be top-end, rich, very successful people. Here's one of my little favourite spots. This bit here where you can do your chest. I'm not going to do it now because I've just had a shower, but I might do it on the way back. That's do your chest there, it's really good. And this one, do your shoulders, pull-ups. That one's for your legs, really. Don't need to do that, do a lot of running. But yeah, another beautiful day. Look at the mountains, they're beautiful. So, anybody watching out there? Are you living in Mallorca? Are you coming to Mallorca this year? Have you been to this area, Caliu? Have you done this walk? If so, what do you like about it? Mention something in the comments below. But it's one of those walks you never really. Why would you ever get sick of doing? Absolutely stunning, you know. So, got a bit of a busy weekend coming up now. I'm working up tomorrow at the Animal Fair in Rositas in Caliu, and then Monroe's, Palmanova, the karaoke bar on the just back behind Barbuda and Rogers Bar, between Palmanova and San Matthias. That's tomorrow night. Monroe's 8:30 start. And then Sunday, back up at Madison's in Calidor, which, if it's anything like last Sunday, was absolutely brilliant. Market night, lots of people dancing in the street. It was like Mick Jagger and David Bowie. And everybody was loving my new Calidor song, Viva la Buena Vida. If you haven't heard it, check out the video. There's a video live on my channel from when I performed it for the first time last Sunday. And you can see everyone enjoying themselves. I didn't have to pay them, it happened naturally. And as I said, when I was actually singing, it was like how I dreamt it when I wrote it. I was thinking, I can't wait to sing this. I hope like everybody starts dancing in the streets and everyone has a great time. Well, they did. And so far the feedback has been absolutely brilliant. People saying they're going to play it, they put it on the playlists for Calidor, they're going to be playing it by the pool in the residential area and stuff like that. So yeah, fingers crossed it picks up and does well, because the other songs, I Love Mallorca, Welcome to Mallorca, although they're very good songs, they've never took off as expected, but you know, Kate Bush just had a number one 30 years after releasing that Running Up That Hill song, so maybe you've just got to hang on in there in hope that one day one of your songs gets picked up and put in some sort of TV show. But, you know, we can dream, we can dream. Here you go, there's some silly things that you do. I don't know what the hell they are. So twist yourself, that's good. I like the rowing machine. I enjoy doing that one. I don't go on that one because I look stupid. Before anybody says I already look stupid, I know. Okay. Somebody lives over there. It must be nice, apart from the sound of the traffic. It's quite a busy road, this one, taking you from Caliu through the portals, past the tennis club, Beach Club and Marine Land before you hit the roundabout. It's another beautiful day. Just like it's the other day. Beautiful day. So, can we get this mop off now? Very, very popular with cyclists, this route. As we can see here, get loads of people hiring bikes and going from Palmanova to Portals or wherever they decide to go. We're getting very close now to the tennis club. This stretch, although beautiful, is there's not a lot going on. It's basically just a walk, and then soon there's a bit of life, as in if you wanted to have a drink somewhere or have a bite to eat or do some sports. There's tennis, there's paddle, there's a gym actually. We'll have a little walk down there, I'll show you. And then before you know it, you're in the sort of Portals car park where there's one of the best shops, Agromart, for fresh food. I done a video the other day on that on my channel, check that one out. Vlogging about different types of food and the world's most expensive tomatoes I've seen since those big ones I got in Marks and Spencer's. £3 a tomato for a purple tomato, but they were absolutely gorgeous. So I classed them as the fillet steak of tomatoes. So they were really classy and really nice. So here we are, we're coming up to the tennis club now. I stopped playing tennis. I mean, I do like it. And I'd probably play against somebody who's not that good, but when I played against people who've been coached and know what they're doing, God, you get found out. There's a huge difference, I tell you. So I'll just stick this up in here so you can see the views over the top of the tennis courts. Look at that. Ah, what a beautiful day. Yeah, it's starting to get that stage now where if you do play tennis, it's going to start getting a little bit hot. Especially once you get into June, July, August. You want to be playing in the morning or the night time because the daytime, you're going to be dying. Oh, very unprofessionally, saw my fingers there. Wow, this is one of my first lives, so getting used to how it all works. So, Sporting Club Portals. Let's have a little look at this. That's nice. That bar was quite busy. So that used to be Mood Beach up there, performed a few times. It's now Beach, and this is Singular personal training studio here. A little bench outside if you want to get a tan. So, what do you think of this? I hope you've been hanging on to watch because it'll be worth it from now on. Look at that. And there's Portals over there. Beautiful beach, Portals just before you hit the marina. Just after marine land. Really, really nice. They do have their music rather loud on beach. It's walking past the idea. Oh, some sort of wedding or party going on, that's why. Oh, wow. Oh, look. There we go. Some sort of celebration going on today. Happy. Oh, well, that's good to see somebody celebrating. It's really sad that this place, this slide's not working anymore. So this is the paddle area here where obviously people are doing their paddle tennis. But this used to be really busy years ago, and kids used to be playing all through the summer, pay a couple of euros, and they could go down as many times as the one. Well, I think it was about 10 times. And there was a bar around here, I think it was called Savannah Bar. It was beautiful. I mean, I used to sing outside a couple of times, and then somebody complained about the noise as they do in Mallorca, and then they got the license taken away if they even had one. And yeah, but what a place to sing this was. So I wish somebody would open this back up. If Beach do own it, I wish they'd open it back up and do something with it, because it's such a shame. Let's have a little walk down here then. I think I'll go this way because, yeah, I think I'll go up the top. What time is it? Yeah. That's beautiful, isn't it? So up here you've got a football pitch, like just a small one. Must be 7-a-side. I think it's too small for a 5-a-side, not big enough for 11. And you've got basketball nets. And there's a little walkway here. Some people drive their cars down here, I think, to go to the beach or wherever they're going, but I'm not sure if the gate gets shut up there at the top. I think there is a warning saying that, you know, you shouldn't leave your car there. But maybe these people just don't care. Not bothered about rules. There's Marine Land there, looks rather busy today. Yeah, the gate's actually shut up there, so I don't know how these cars get in. Maybe they work here or something, or they're something to do with this little paddle place, this little, you know, some sort of club, Costa d'Emblain's paddle surf. Maybe they work for that. Yeah, Marine Land's looking rather busy today. We'll head up this way. Well, I can't imagine many people watching, but if you have or you are, hope you're enjoying it. Let me know what you think. Have you visited any of these places? Have you visited Marine Land? Do you like this area? Anything about hotels you particularly want me to check out? Although I won't have much time now before my appointment. I think I've got to be there about 3 o'clock. Just thought I'd do a live for the first time. See what happens once you've done it. Can you post it? Can you save it? Would anybody care to watch it? That bit in there is pretty good. That's, I didn't see there. That's why you can have a dip on a hot summer's day. And you and the kids can go and cool off, you know, little showers, water fountains and stuff. So, yeah, it's nice. So here we're coming to the Marine Land car park now. And there's a few cafes and restaurants as well you can go to. One that used to be the French coffee shop. I'm not sure, it's called something else now. Me and Emma like going there with the girls. Oh, if the girls aren't here, me and Emma go there. Occasionally just break up our long walk with a nice cold beer. And yeah, we're coming towards the big roundabout in Port Talles where the big school is across the road. And round the corner I'll be going to get my hair sorted. Gonna get it short, it's definitely easier to manage. Marine Land. Have you been to Marine Land? I have, years ago. Did you enjoy it? Was it worth it? If anybody interested, here's the prices, here's the times. And these are your shows, times during the day. So there. That's the great thing about living in Palmanova. Caliu is, we have most of the best things you can do on the island. Marine Land, we have the Western Water Park, we have Pirates, we have Kathmandu. I mean, we really do have the majority of the best things in this area, Caliu, so we're very, very fortunate. This is the Agramart. If you've never been to an Agramart in Mallorca, they're situated in most towns and villages now. Absolutely amazing. I did a video on this the other day, so get yourself in and try the food. It's so fresh, so nice, really good selection, so definitely worth it. So, what time is it? 2:30. Got a little bit of time before I go. So, It's still called the French Coffee Shop. I thought it had changed names, but it still says the French Coffee Shop up there. So, that sounds alright to me. We've eaten there, the food's good. I think me and Emma shared a quiche one time, it was really nice. Another nice little place here. Haxton House. Very nice. What's this one? Luma, local brunch. This looks very nice. So they've got some specials today, you can have a look there. It looks very nice. Cafe Mozart. Now I know they've got one in Santa Ponza. It looks exactly the same sign, so they must have branched out and got one here now as well. Taxis. Just in case anybody's looking for one. You can screenshot that and check out the prices. There you go. Nice little local cafe over there, El Capriccio del Porto. Had a couple of drinks in there over the years. Nice little local place. Got a daily special. If you understand Spanish, you can check that out. From 1 till 4. There we go. So, I'm coming around the corner now. It's a beautiful place. Hotels, absolutely love it. I was lucky enough to stay in a property around the corner for a couple of months, quite a few years ago, when one of my good friends, also called Paul, who used to have Key West, and he let me have a room for a couple of months when times were tough, just round about the COVID times when everything on the island shut and there was no work. Nothing to do. Shortly before I had to go back to England and, you know, kind of start again. But here I am. I'm back. Port of Portals. Off to get my hair cut to look even more stunning tonight. Hopefully when I get back in the apartment, my banner's there as well. So down there is the way to the port. Don't know if I'll have a little walk down after my haircut later. We'll see. And around here there's a few more places. I'll show you now. We got this, the little grill. I think I might have a little beer there actually in a second while I'm waiting. And you've got Advanced Cars, which is where I hire my car from. Absolutely brilliant if you want a car hire. Thoroughly recommend from these guys here. Hello mate. AAA rental, so if you want a car, get yourself in there, alright? Badana Wellness Centre, ramshackle, nice little cafe. Just curry, that looks nice, really nice. I'm gonna get knocked over here. Badana Transformations, Arrival Yacht, Azimut, Naughty Boats, yacht things and sailing things, sea bobs, you name it, paddle boards, all in there, get yourself in. And this is where I'm going to get my hair cut. right here. So I will just tell them I'm here and then, hi. That's Leah. She's going to be cutting my hair. So here we are. So that's it for the end of the live for today. So good luck and I hope you've enjoyed it.